from her husband. Two very different outlooks on the job and living wages here given by people living in two different situations. While the governor was touting record highs, protesters were touting the need for change. NBC4's Ohio State House newsroom reporter Jason Aubrey has the story.
Governor Kasich called today's announcement of 520,500 jobs created since 2011 a temporary celebration, while demonstrators marched around the State House carrying a paper wall that symbolizes the barriers legislators put in the path of the poor. The Jobs Ohio office space on the 15th floor of the Huntington building is modern, clean, and bright. It was the location for Governor Kasich's announcement that Ohio's job creation is outpacing the nation. Unemployment continues to improve, and wages are growing faster than the national average. All things he says Republicans should campaign on.
We are moving at the speed of business to solve so many of the problems, keeping in mind those people who are weak, those people who don't have the power. They cannot be ignored.
But hundreds of feet below, that is exactly what the Poor People's Campaign rallied about, being ignored.
We've had to be creative, to try to get the attention of the lawmakers. I'm not sure that we've gotten their attention. Well,
Smith says part of the problem is the time they've been holding their demonstrations, Monday afternoons when lawmakers typically are not around. That may be changing, though, since the first phase of the Poor People's Campaign, which was primarily designed to draw people to the movement, is coming to an end.
You can't have a movement if you don't have people. Now we have to strategize and figure out what we're going to do in the areas that we're going to fight in.
The Poor People's Campaign has delivered letters to both gubernatorial candidates Mike DeWine and Richard Cordray, and say they would meet with Governor Kasich, but haven't reached out to him yet because he's on the way out, and they don't know what he could do to help push their agenda forward. Local for you at the State House, Jason Aubrey, NBC4.
Authorities intercept a semi-truck full of drugs right here in Columbus. Coming up, all new at 5:30, where investigators